Hey, it's Denise. I just got out of the bathtub. So, yes, I'm in my pajamas. Yes, I'm looking a little pink. And yes, my hair is wet and I'm not wearing a wig, which is so weird because I usually put on something colorful. Because you see all that gray that looks practically silver or white? There's a lot of it. And it's like all in the front. If I pulled my hair back, do you see it looks like white stripes? Like I could be a Disney villain. See that? I got a whole white stripy look. Definitely Disney villain potential there. Anyway, what we're going to talk about is I just ripped open the tape. I thought this was just dropped off by UPS. I thought I was just expecting the dog bed. Now, it's not like a chewy, cushiony kind of dog bed. I guess dog platform might be a better description. It's basically almost like a dog hammock on a frame to keep your dog up off the floor, either indoors or outdoors. I thought that's all that was coming tonight, and when I just cut the tape and looked and realized there were multiple items, I thought, let me do an unboxing. So I'm going to keep trying to lean my head so you don't keep looking at that glare. So if you're wondering why I'm leaning like this, that's why. I'm trying to save you from looking at the glare from the mirror behind me. Anyway, hi, it's Denise, and welcome to my channel if you have never bought. We're just going to do that again. Pretend that didn't happen. Hi, it's Denise. Welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. And if you have, welcome back. Always good to see you. So let's check out what came in the box. Now, earlier this evening, my checking account made me promise that I would not order any more puppy things, at least till Christmas. Now, let's keep in mind the puppy hasn't been born yet. Litter's due at the end of November. Puppy can't come home for 9 weeks, so end of January, first week of February. And I've been shopping hard, like blowing the budget hard, and yeah, I need to stop. So I made myself promise that, okay, for all of November, I am not going to buy anything else. So, one or two things might still come trickling in that I've already ordered, but I'm not going to order anything else for the rest of November, at least till mid-December, at least till after she's born, and then I will try to control myself a little bit. Although most of the expensive things I already got, like the crate and the playpen, were some of the bigger expenses. Okay, so here we have a treat pouch. I think I ordered 2 treat pouches, 2 different ones. Here we have a treat pouch that conveniently is in a pouch. And this one, I love when things come with like little picture directions, so sometimes I can even figure them out without my reading glasses. This is the belt that goes around it, so you can, it's got clips on both ends. My understanding is you can either wear it over your shoulder or around your waist. Here is then the pack itself, the treat pouch, and move the giant box over a little bit so I can get a little closer to you. And I know my hair is, like I said, Disney villain scary, and you might be thinking, Denise, you really don't need to get any closer. Here are the rings in the back that, so you can put it on that belt. It's got extra D-rings so that you can hang things on or off it. This is a poop bag dispenser. It has a drawstring closure. So you can open it up here. Comes with some poop bags. Now, I did order, I don't know if they're going to be in here or if they're going to be in a different order. I ordered the compostable, non-plastic, biodegradable poop bags just because I think that's the environmentally responsible thing to do. Not that you're going to put dog poop in the compost for your garden, but you can throw it in compost. Like, say, if you have a compost area off in the woods or whatever, you can put it there. Those bags are not, they're made actually from, I think, a type of like corn flour or something. There is no plastic at all whatsoever, and they will break down. So I doubt these are, though. I think these are just plain plastic that came with it. So here's the pouch area is like plastic lined, so that's where you would put your training treats so you can grab them and work with your dog. And now I'm just trying to look at how does this work? I think, okay, yes. We unzip the front thing, and then you can see, like, I can sort of stick my finger out. So the poop bags would go nobody wants a ripped poop bag. You gotta be careful when you start the roll. That's just gross. So I'm trying to do it where I'm holding it up where you can see it, and I seem to be failing miserably at that. Okay. I want to stuff the end through. This is worse than trying to get like a box of baby wipes started, you know, when you want just one at a time coming out. It's like that rubberized, kind of stretchy. Okay, there we go. So now I can just pull the poop bags out one at a time, and that front section is just for holding them. And then, like I showed you, has a nice long lead that you can either wear around your waist or throw it around your shoulder if you'd rather do it that way. So that was one thing. Next is the other treat bag. Now you might be saying, why did you get 2 treat bags? I ordered one. First of all, I think it's a good idea to have more than one. I ordered one, and then I saw one that I thought looked just like it had some different features. Now this is the one I ordered first. No. Yes, this is the one I ordered first. This one has the more standard sort of, it has clips on the back so you could hook it onto your belt or onto your pants. It also has a strap so that you can wear it around your waist. I'm trying to think. That strap does not look adjustable enough to me to really make like a shoulder thing out of it. So I think this would pretty much have to go around your waist. What I like about this one is that it's a magnetic shut, so you don't have to play around with a drawstring or clips of any kind. So it's a nice wider opening. I heard some people saying with some bags that depending on the size, you know, especially, I mean, I don't have particularly large hands, but like, I guess like for a man or a woman with much larger hands, some of the pouches are hard to get your hands in, and this one they particularly said was nice because the whole top opened, and again, it's like magnetic, the whole thing's closed. If you tipped it, nothing would fall out, and just really easy to open and close. So this one does not have a poop bag dispenser, but it does have a secondary little pouch so that you could put something else different. You know, if you're carrying something like something else with you, you could have it in there. It also, if you notice, does not have all of the D-rings and extra places to hang stuff off of that the other one has. So I think there are some advantages to this. Like if I'm using it just really in the house, this just easy open close, you know, for when we're training in the house. This smaller one is probably perfect. Whereas if we're going to be out walking around where she might potentially go to the bathroom and I need to clean it up, and I have this larger section also for bigger treats in case we're, say, out for the day. I'll probably take this one. And you could also, you know, I've seen people mention these extra D-rings are good because just say you just picked up your poop, you've now got your bag full of poop, and you got to hold on to it until you get to a garbage can. You can kind of just hang on one of these until you get to somewhere that you can throw it out. So, those were our first 2 things. This was part of puppy proofing / you know, like baby proofing the room. You saw in the video where I set up the playpen and crate. There's one section of the wall where there's an outlet, and I did not want her to obviously be able to, you know, stick her tongue in an outlet. You don't, this looked like the best way to go. Because I didn't want to make the outlet useless, because in the summer that's that room only has 2 outlets, and that outlet is the one that we would need to plug an air conditioner in the summer. So I didn't want to just go with like sticking in, you know, those little tiny plastic cheapo things that you stick in just so like a human child can't put their fingers in. I wanted something a little better than that, because I could also see a dog seeing that as a challenge to try to pull them out. So this, from what I read, you push, there's a little button on the bottom and a little button on the top, and you have to push both at the same time to get it to open. And then it mounts onto, and I'm hoping I'm going to explain this right, because I don't want to have to open this. I actually watched a little video. I got this on Amazon. Everything in this box, obviously, on Amazon. So it comes with the little screws, and it comes with the 2 different style plates, depending on which your outlet has. Apparently, the more common type has 1 screw in the middle. So you would take the cover that's on your outlet off, screw this on, or if it's, I think this is like, they said like a, you know, decorator type plate would have 2 screws in it. So they give you, for whichever type it is that you have. I'm thinking it's this type that's, considering how old this house is and how old the outlets are. So you would take off the old plate, screw this one in with the screws that they included, and then this is going to be what is, imagine my hand is the wall, this is now going to be screwed to the wall where the outlet is. So you can open this, plug stuff in. There's a space at the bottom or top, depending on which direction you want to go. So if you had something plugged in, your wires could come out, and say, like, I would probably put it so the wires would run up the wall. I could cover them with tape, have them go up as high as I want, tape them along, you know, so they would be out of the dog's reach. And the nice thing about this one is that it has depth to it. I can take this out so I'm not dropping it while I show you. It has depth to it, so, because you know, a lot of plugs, like, they might have like a box or a square or whatever on the end of the adapter. So this gives you a pretty decent amount of space, that I'm trying to line up to close it. So it's not, this whole space gives room for an outlet that sticks out a little bit. So it's not like it's flush to the wall. And then you can, again, you know, here's, you know, my hand being the wall, it's plugged in, the outlet is completely covered, you need to be pushing top and bottom to open it. So I don't imagine it's something that would be easy for a dog to do. And when I am needing to use it in the summer for the air conditioner, the wire will come out through here, and I can completely like duct tape that so that she can't get to it, and run it to the air conditioner, that part is behind some gating. So I got this just to make sure that I was puppy-proofing the electrical outlet that would otherwise be in her reach. And I'm going to try to put them all back in here so I don't lose pieces before I do that, because I'm getting ready for bed soon, and I'm not going to do this tonight. I'm going to do this tomorrow. So yeah, that's what it looks like all snapped together. And it feels pretty solid. Okay, next, I think we're down to 2 things. All right, yes, this is the bed that I thought was the only thing that was coming tonight, and then a harness. Yes, I got one harness already, which apparently, from all the reviews, it's funny, I've seen people talking about, you know, people who have service dogs talking about the various wardrobe that their dog has. And I heard a couple of them refer to the harness I have as the Amazon harness. Apparently it's probably the most commonly purchased first one that people get, because it is just very adjustable and very simple. So it's likely to fit your dog for a longer period of time, although it may be lacking some of the other more specific qualities that you might want. For example, this one has a little handle, so that if I really needed to get control of her quickly and get her away from something, not that you want to like jerk your dog or hurt them, but in an emergency situation where it's a matter of safety, I can just kind of grab her and even kind of lift her if I needed to. to safely get her away from something quickly. Now this is a size small. Embark is the brand name, and it's adjustable. It's twisted. They clipped it twisted, which that drives me crazy. There. Not crazy. See? Why would you clip it twisted? Just to, you know, make me think there's something wrong with it. Okay. It's all good. And this, at first, when I was looking at the picture, it had looked almost like this was plastic, but luckily someone had asked that in the questions and clarified that it is metal. So that would be at the front of the handle, like where you could attach your leash. And yeah, it just gives it a little more security. And it does have underneath, there's an additional D-ring. And I'm not sure why you would need that. Someone will probably tell me who knows more than I. Maybe if you're doing some kinds of work where you want the leash coming up from under the front of the dog, like if you're working facing them, as opposed to having the leash hanging from, I don't know. But it gives you the option. There is a D-ring underneath, like what would be like the front of her chest, and one in like the normal kind of where you would clip if it was a collar. So I got one of these. Now this is the item that I actually was expecting to get. And I have a feeling it's in 1,000 pieces, which means it's also going to be a project for tomorrow. Let me just move the larger box out of the way. I swear I probably contribute more to the town's cardboard recycling than any other individual. Since the whole, pandemic thing though, I mean, I live in a very rural area anyway, so most of these kind of specialized items I would have been probably ordering from Amazon anyway. But especially during a pandemic, it's like, it's like I'm ordering everything online. So I make a trip to get rid of the recycling, and it's become like a joke that we get home from the recycling place and there'll be like 2 or 3 boxes waiting on the porch. It's like, oh, did you think you were going to have one day where there wasn't cardboard piled up in your house? Think again. Okay. This is what I was talking about at the beginning, the dog bed / hammock stand. Okay. This came off. Where did this come off of? I see the hardware, and I see it's got like 4 screws, and then, what do you call that thing you turn it with? I know the word, and it's just not coming to me. Allen wrench? Is that an Allen wrench? I think it is. It's like a little L. Okay. To give you an idea of the hell I will be doing. This is basically what it's going to look like when it's set up. It's going to be a little stand that's only a few inches off the floor, but it's enough that it will keep the dog off of a hard, drafty, cold floor, or if you're outside, off of the damp, wet grass. And I went for the large one. They did have smaller ones. This is probably like the size of her crate. This is really big. But remember, she's a standard poodle, so even though she's going to be cute and tiny when she gets here, she's going to be cute and really big when she's fully grown. So you can see, like, this is big across, and that's I think the shorter direction, because I can't even really show you. There we go. That's the other way. So I'll actually put it together tomorrow, but you kind of see how it goes. These are the feet. It'll have, I imagine it's going to be like this type of a situation on the sides, and then cross beams, and so it's this very breathable, as you can probably see, it's like a very breathable mesh, but like heavy duty mesh, like heavy duty plasticky, not like lightweight mesh like that you would think of like with clothing. And it said she's probably going to be, if she's anywhere around like the size of her parents, they're both in the 60-something pound range. So I got one that said it could, you know, handle a large dog. I forget it gave the exact weight, but it was definitely a weight range that would handle a dog that was 60 or 70 pounds. And yeah, so when I get this set up tomorrow, I'll do a video showing you how I set it up, because I'm going to put it in her playpen area to start with. One of the earlier commands that you can teach a dog is, some people call it place, some people call it climb. If you want them to generalize the skill, to know that you're essentially telling them, I want you to get up on this thing. And, you know, then, or if you're using it specifically as, you know, say I have people over and you're kind of being annoying, I want you to go to your place, and the dog knows that that means just go over and lay down, and they have this comfortable thing that they recognize as the place that they're supposed to go chill out if you ask them to do so. And also, like I said, I don't want her lying on a hard tile floor, and if we're outside, I wouldn't want her to have to lie in wet grass. So having a platform bed that's just a few inches off the floor, but because like I said, it's going to stand like this, so it's going to be like, what is that, like maybe 5 or 6 inches, I guess, off the floor. Excuse me, my voice went there. Like about 6 inches off the floor, I guess. Just enough that she will not be damp or cold or anything from the floor. So that's that. And I was surprised, because like I said, this is the only thing I thought that was getting delivered today. I thought I still had a few days before those other items were coming. So that's what I got, and as always, thank you for watching. I apologize for the whole look here. Just got out of the bathtub and then saw that the package had been delivered. And you know me, I can't wait. It's like, okay, I need to open the box. I need to see what's in there. And I really did think it was just going to be this one thing, but then I saw it was more stuff, and I wanted you guys to see it while I opened it. So, please, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when I put up another video. Check out my other playlists where I do not just stuff related to the dog. I do unboxings and product reviews of all kinds of stuff. I have another playlist that is gardening, primarily hydroponic and container gardening, although occasionally I do outdoor gardening. And I have a playlist of just sort of my opinion on things, which often includes health or disability related things. And just recently, in fact today, I posted a video on that playlist about, I'm a little over a year and a half post weight loss surgery, and I lost over 100 pounds, and I talked about that for about a half hour actually, and kind of some of the challenges when you're in maintenance and kind of how you stay on top of it if you feel like you're letting some bad habits creep in. So whether you're someone who's had surgery or is thinking about surgery or just wants to be supportive to someone you know who's had it, that might be something you'd be interested in watching. But again, I talk about a whole bunch of things, and you can check them out. So please, again, I would truly appreciate like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share the video if you think it would be things that are of interest to someone else. And as always, thank you so much. I truly appreciate that you take the time to watch my videos when I know you have so many options. Have a great day, and again, thank you for watching.